Nice. The boss tell me that she want a
Believe us, Andrew's here. Now we have Michael with you, a fighter.
Fully endorsed. You ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing. You ain't seen now make the people suffer. It's we for the people now, vote for the oppressor. Tighten rebels is all them utter. But we can't make Trinidad go to the gutter. Crime on the high and the streets get hotter. Food prices rise soon, we can't buy butter. Trinidad, mad, sick, get them out quick, get them out quick. Yellow is it cold down.
Bringing hope into the community. Coming to give us what we really need. Peace and love and hope and prosperity. Building on the UNC legacy. Love. Come together and give thanks and praise. Thanks and praise. Thanks and praise. It's only love. To bring this country into better days. Saddam is the man who bringing the plan, who have the vision, who talking about peace and unity. We are one. Saddam promised you to give you 100% of his devotion to action and performance right now. Saddam for the people, Saddam for the youth, Saddam for the country, Saddam for the truth, Saddam for the poor, Saddam for the law. Saddam is the cure. Saddam, it's only love. Come together and give thanks and praise. Thanks and praise.
Auntie Kamla, save this nation from this depression. I know you're frustrated, and I know that you're fed up. I see you're irritated. The B&M have to go. We can't take no more. Look how the food price is rising. Input laughing is smiling. Serious situation. Look at the crime rising. Oh no, we can't take no more. No more. Kamla is the only plan. I hope you could understand. So get in your sense today, cause today is that day to vote your stress away. Vote for you and say. So come and let me vote, come let me hit me finger vote, come let me vote for you and say.
We on the road again, ready to go again. We come to cause mere problems. I feel it in my soul, I swear. So much of that good shit out here, ready to explode again.
I trying to come up. Come on, all I mean, let's figure it out. We gotta go. We gotta start moving. Can't everything all right with you? No. Any elements break? Your leg, all right. Fight. Anything happen to you? Yeah. A fight? No way. Can't. Anything happen to you? Yusuf, anything happen to you? Yeah, boy. What happened?
The government of Trinidad and Tobago is going to make an ex gratia payment, which means without any admission of liability, and we're going to make ex gratia payments of $1 million to each of the families of the deceased divers and to Mr. Boodram.
In her very first month of office, Kamla Persad-Bissessar created the Children's Life Fund. She said, "Too many futures have been lost, and children died because families did not have resources for life-saving medical procedures." To contribute to the fund, she cut her salary as Prime Minister by 10% and the salaries of UNC government ministers and parliamentary secretaries by 5%. They raised almost $250,000 and saved over 80 children. But when the PNM came into power, they slashed the Children's Life Fund and increased the Prime Minister's pension and salary to $87,847 a month. One government made sacrifices to save lives. The other put themselves first. Which kind of government do you want?
PNM really.
Senator, you have 5 more minutes.
Good. I can't talk about PNM corruption in 5 minutes. BWIA, Lock Joint, Mount Tope, Tesoro, Mosquito Crack, Skinner Park, 131 million to move a FIFA football field down to a small sweat. Napa, Sapa, Shaw Park Complex, Rapid out of Paul. I nearly get asthma with that. Rapid Rail. That Honorable Minister of Finance was the Minister of Works and Transport during that period, when somehow the Honorable Prime Minister and member for San Fernando East, Patrick Mervyn Augustus Manning, was put on a plane, a Bombardier jet, and just so the Express found out where he went, how they fly, what he ate, and so on. And then there was something called Trini Train that was below Bombardier, but the Prime Minister went on a Bombardier jet, and boom, Trini Train Consortium came up to win. Do you know that Trini Train Consortium, part thereof, was paid $481 million for feasibility study to say, boy, what the train, if it go move, what speed it should move, where it should pass, how it will go, should it go up or should it go down? $481 million. And this PNM government has the audacity to talk about corruption. What about the 4 vessels that they purchased when the Minister of Finance was then Minister of Works and Transport that never sail a day? And they spent $65 million to try and fix it. They all tie up there and 4 of them sink, one holding up the next 3. And then Iowa want to buy it. He win a tender, then they say nothing for you, Iowa. That is the PNM. Central Block. They finished a beautiful building. I must say the building is beautiful. Around the Savannah, the administrative complex for people who manage the healthcare system. Now, you can't get a Panadol. You can't get your oncology drugs. You can't get dialysis. You're sleeping in the hallway. When rain fall in the hospital, orderly taking nurse on the back and pushing wheelchair. But PNM built a beautiful building. Now, it has no parking, but it's sweet. It's lovely. But when you look past it, you look about 600 meters so, and you look up, you see a shell that there the court chairman said will be complete by February next year, but nothing in it, just some red steel that looks similar to the steel by Balize House, and they're talking about corruption.
We will take all steps possible, working with the OWTU to reopen the refinery and get this country back into refining. Brothers and sisters, that spell jobs. They have this system now where they just punish people on the road, man. We have pledged to review that system to introduce a fairer system to deal with those problems on the road.
a fairer demerit point traffic system. We will open the Couva Children Hospital. We will have pay protection and support for security guards. Do you know there are over 10,000 private security guards in this country? They put their life at risk. And we will have pay protection and support, social security support for all the security officers in Trinidad and Tobago. We will be protecting customers and citizens from all the exorbitant and unfair and unjust banking fees and interest rates that the banks currently impose on citizens. Brothers and sisters, we will create an East-West corridor, a manufacturing hub to create jobs and reduce crime. Crime has to do with economic development, jobs. We have to create jobs if you want to reduce crime. We will make it easier and faster for business approvals in Trinidad and Tobago. And for the energy sector, and there's a big energy sector in South Trinidad, we will introduce a new body to represent locally owned medium and small scale enterprises in the energy sector to protect jobs, generate investment, and circulate income among the people. Brothers and sisters, we will introduce a program with computer application, artificial intelligence, a tech development program in all schools in Trinidad and Tobago. That is taking our laptop initiative further and further ahead with AI. We will introduce stronger laws to stop noise pollution in residential communities. And you know, I have to say a word about housing. When we were in government, brothers and sisters, I think Saddam said, we gave 100 homes per week. Nila, can you remember that? 100 homes per week to citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. The PNM, when they came in, I think they gave 100 homes in 10 years. And when they give you the key, they take back the key. They can't build nothing. I want to tell you something. If a PNM man come by your house and he say he want to build a bird cage, tell him no. Everything they build has fall down. All you from down here, look at the mosquito crack. To build a road next to the sea, they can't do that. If you go Florida and you go to Caribbean islands and things, in Jamaica, I think, and other islands, they have an airport in the sea. In the Caribbean, they can build an airport in the sea, but you cannot build a road next to the sea. Wasted $65 million. It will be left to a government of Kamla Prasad Bissessar to rectify that and build a highway. You know what is amazing? Rohan Sinanan. That's his name, right? I know he just get vexed when people call him something else. I know he does, what do they call him? Krishna? Ram? Rawan? But he just get vexed when people call him them things, so we can't call him that. They have presided over the collapse of roads, of bridges in our own area, at Monkey Town, at Barakpo, at another one, Kanai, Nicholas, somewhere wrong again. 3 bridges, they work in 3 years to build 3 bridges and they cannot even complete that. They boasted when they came into office. They say we did something wrong with the highway to Point 14. There is no highway to Point 14. I challenge any one of you. Bring your family from Canada. Put them in a car in Port of Spain and tell them drive to Point 14. Could I ask you to take a car in Port of Spain and drive to Point 14? You will get lost by Dolly Minimart. You will get lost by Joyce Roti Shop. You will get lost. There's a bus stop on the highway. That is in 4 pieces when you come down by Debe. If you try driving from Debe to Point 14, you'll fall into the Gulcharan River. To go to Point 14, you have to come off at Golconda, correct? Double back somewhere down by Gulf City. Go down the mosquito crack. Cut away when you pass Faizabad. Go through some trace down there. Come back on the highway. Stay on the highway. Then come off the highway. Then come back on the highway. Passing Black Rambodo, am I correct? Right. There's no highway. They cannot build a highway in 10 years, brothers and sisters. I want to tell you, do not put God out of your thoughts. And when we return to office, we will reintroduce the Land for the Landless program, which we started, and we will develop 40,000 lots of lands to give out to the people of Trinidad and Tobago deserving of lands. We have said that before. We will introduce an aggressive housing program, brothers and sisters, to ensure that people deserving of housing will get the houses. Do not put God out of your thoughts. That pension bill that they brought in December to the parliament to take away your pension, that was not an accident. It was deliberate. And if they go back there, God forbid, that bill will never be withdrawn. Read the last 4 lines of Clause 6. Clause 6 of that bill stipulates that only Trinidad and Tobago citizens aged 65 and older who are ordinary residents will be eligible for a pension, provided that they do not receive a monthly income exceeding the specified limit, having savings under $25,000. If you have savings more than $25,000, brothers and sisters, you will be denied your pension. Now, let me try to explain that because I come in close now to this pension business. Now, imagine a man or woman. You work 30 years. You work 40 years. But let me say now, you save $500, I don't know, a month, a year. Tim Gopi saying very good at this. I do the maths there for me, Tim. $25,000 divided by 30 years of working. How much you saving a year? Huh? $800 you're saving a year. How much you saving a month, Tim? $60? Right. So we're going to put it this way. That fella has a computer in his head.
$60 a month you're saving. $800 a year you're saving. And because of that saving, you will be denied a pension. What is the word you're using in the back there, madam, to describe them? They have to be. But if you lie down on the road and you don't have a cent in your pocket, you do nothing, you never pay tax in your life, you have nothing, you get your pension. How unfair that is. They will be coming with property tax, TTRA. Don't forget that is their legacy. There's no new chapter, there's an old book. Brothers and sisters in the HDC homes, we are telling you, and take this and keep it in your head. If they come back into office, they will introduce property tax in HDC homes. You will have to pay property tax if you occupy an HDC home. That is a fact, brothers and sisters.
When UNC wins, everybody wins. When UNC wins, Trinbago wins, Trinbago wins. Everybody wins, everybody wins. Vote for peace, vote for love, vote for hope, vote for change. When UNC wins, everybody wins. When UNC wins.
You see all that talk about my party, my party, my party, my party, my party, my party? Stop that now. And I want to close and send a message to the red. Because they say I didn't sit down in the seat good yet. When I made the statement that my first objective is to remove an oppressive government from office. Well, let me tell you something. I sit down good. And yellow is the code. Brothers and sisters, there is sun on the horizon. There is hope for a brighter day. We must take charge of our destiny, take charge of our future, and act on our responsibility to ensure that we leave an inheritance not just for our children, but for our children's children. And comrades, let me tell you, this resonates deep with me. As a first-time mom of a beautiful baby girl. And it's to that end, we must examine what the UNC has committed to workers. Comrades, this relationship didn't just start. It didn't start when the election bell rang. We didn't decide yesterday that we want to team up with the UNC. We want to join forces with the UNC. Comrades, this has been going on for a number of years. Because we are clear that 5 more years of the PNM in office, workers, this country will not survive. Comrades, the UNC gave a commitment that negotiations would start with no less than 10%. Do you want that? The UNC gave the commitment to regularize contract workers. The UNC has given the commitment to provide preferential access to HDC homes. Do you want that? This one is a biggie. The UNC has committed to the immediate implementation of an improved health plan. Do you want that? Another big one. The UNC has given the commitment to shelve the PNM WASA Cabinet Subcommittee report. The UNC has given the commitment to implement the 9% settlement on behalf of NIB workers. Do you want that? The question then remains, will they deliver on their commitment? Let me remind you, brothers and sisters, the last settlement workers received was under the UNC. Public officers enjoyed 2 salary increases under the UNC within 1 term in office. 9% and 14%. They did not believe that a fair settlement on behalf of workers will bust the treasury. Quite to the contrary, they believed and they understood that taking care of workers was in itself taking care of the economy. Comrades, over 146 negotiations were settled under the UNC within 1 term. In the last 10 years, not one damn negotiation settled. Hundreds of vacancies remain unfilled. Under the UNC, there were over in excess of 55,000 jobs created under the UNC. Workers were flourishing. Why? Because when UNC wins, their track record has shown their commitment to workers, and as one of my objectives to protect the interests and welfare of my members, I say to all state sector workers, a vote for the UNC is a vote that negotiations will start with no less than 10%. I say to the workers of BIR and customs, a vote for the UNC is a vote to repeal the TTRA Act. I say to contract workers in the public service that a vote for the UNC is a vote for the regularization of contract jobs. I say to all state sector workers, a vote for the UNC is a vote for preferential access to HDC homes. Again, I say to all state sector workers, a vote for the UNC is a vote for an improved medical plan. And I say to NIB, a vote for the UNC is a vote to implement the agreed upon 2014-2016 9% salary agreement.
Everybody vote and now voting UNC. Voting for the party that have love and unity. Everybody vote and now voting UNC. Voting for the party that have love and unity. Everybody vote and now voting UNC. Voting for the party that can help you and me. Future that can help you and me. Vote if you're voting. Vote if you're voting. We voting, we voting, we voting UNC. We voting, we voting, we voting UNC. Everybody voting now, voting UNC. Voting for the party that have love and unity. Everybody voting now, voting UNC. Voting for the party that will bring back TNT. Everybody voting now, voting UNC. Voting for the party that have love and unity. Everybody voting now, voting UNC. Voting for the party that will bring back TNT. On election day, we vote in UNC. Everybody voting now, voting UNC. Voting for the party that have love and unity. Everybody voting now, voting UNC. Voting for the party that have love and unity. Everybody voting now, voting UNC. Voting for the party that can help you and me. For the party that can help you and me. Vote if you're voting. Vote if you're voting. We voting, we voting, we voting UNC. We voting, we voting, we voting UNC. Everybody voting now, voting UNC. Voting for the party that have love and unity. Everybody voting now, voting UNC. Voting for the party that will bring back TNT. Everybody voting now, voting UNC. Voting for the party that have love and unity. Everybody voting now, voting UNC. Voting for the party that will bring back TNT. On election day, we vote in UNC.
You citizens, you will be the real heroes in this story. Do not be afraid. No weapon formed against us shall ever prosper.
This is a public service announcement.
So tonight I want to take a moment.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is
Kamla Prasad Bisasa. I am the proud daughter of Rita Prasad. Together with my father, they created the first woman Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. I don't run away from any fight. My wounds are on my chest because I lead my party from the front. We are strategic. We are highly focused. We are well prepared. With your help, on April 20th, I will be the second female Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago.
Trinidadians, we are not stupid, right? Now I see many political parties traveling all over Trinidad before the election with fake promise. You understand? But now, if you in 10 years, you doing anything for this country, let someone else fix this country, boy, and get out. It's too easy, boy. Huh? Trini people, if you want to stop the crime in this country, good future for you, your kids, and your family. Yellow is the color. But if you want to live like shit, more crime, more prostitution, more cocaine in this country, more kids missing, vote for another political party. Yellow is a color. This is Cuba before the Castro regime in the year 1960. Look. And this is Cuba right now in the 2025. Look. Do you want this for Trinidad and Tobago? Don't sell yourself for a fake promise think in the future of your kids, boy. You understand, right? Do you want to see Trinidad and Tobago like Cuba, like Venezuela? No, right? This April 28th, yellow is the color. Vote for UNC, boy. Vote for UNC and help me to fix Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad and Tobago is the best island in the world.
Behold, what once used to be millions of dollars of your taxpayers' money. Senator Anna Roberts asked me what this was that the government was building here today. I told him building. I told him the government is not building. The government is crashing a structure into the ocean bed. Right here used to be the Caridoc, what we call the Caridoc, owned by the CL Financial Group. The government spent tens of millions of dollars of your taxpayers' money to purchase this. This was a massive structure you would have seen here before, of metal rising up to the sky. And inside of there, you would have seen large ships, oil tankers, even those boats that sail in between Trinidad and Tobago, that take our citizens to and from, would come here to be repaired. Many ships from Guyana, Suriname, and other areas of the region would dock here and dry dock here to get repairs and bring in millions of dollars of foreign currency, of scarce foreign currency, much needed. This used to be a big income earner. But after 2 years of government management, tens of millions of your dollars was crushed into the ground by poor maintenance by this PNM government. The poor maintenance caused this entire structure to sink into the bed, into the ocean bed. And there is no possible way of retrieving it or repairing it at this point in time. So your taxpayers have gone up in smoke. You know, the PNM government has not only crashed the economy on the land, but they seem to also be crashing it in the sea. Even the fish are all fed up with the PNM. Boy, if the fish could have voted out the PNM, they would have voted him out. And by the way, this is the constituency of your Prime Minister, Dr. Keith Rowley. So I'm putting them on notice, next election, even the fish go vote you out, boy.
Anti-Kamla, they're not going back. PNM at a pump. 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 They bully we for 10 whole years. They mash up we foreign affairs. They had the whole country living in fear. And now they want we put them back for 5 more years. They're not going back. PNM at a pump. 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 We fed up on them. We fed up on them. Vote out the PNM. We fed up on them. When UNC win, everybody win. When UNC win, everybody win. Tell them they're not going back. PNM at a pump. They're not going back. PNM at a pump. Like it takes Trinbagonians for clown. Your leader stepped down cause he lost the ground. And down we showed, you pushed out young. On April 28th, we taking back feet tongue. They're not going back. PNM at a pump. 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 We fed up on them. We fed up on them. Vote out the PNM. We fed up on them. When UNC win, everybody win. When UNC win, everybody win. Tell them they're not going back. PNM at a pump. They're not going back. PNM at a pump. They're not going back. PNM at a pump. They're not going back. PNM at a pump.
Hi, my name is Hannah Henry, and at the age of 12 years old, I passed for Bishop Anstey High School. At the time, I didn't have access to a laptop, and my mom couldn't afford it. But thankfully to the UNC government, I was able to have access to one, and it was so much easier to not have to worry about sending in my assignments on time. And I'm so grateful. Thanks, Auntie Cams. When UNC wins, everybody wins.
Anti-Kamla, they're not going back. PNM at a pack, they're not going back. PNM at a pack, they're not going back. PNM at a pack, they're not going back. PNM at a pack. They bully we for 10 whole years. They mash up we foreign affairs. They had the whole country living in fear. And now they want we put them back for 5 more years. They're not going back. PNM at a pack, they're not going back. PNM at a pack, they're not going back. PNM at a pack, they're not going back. PNM at a pack. We fed up on them, we fed up on them. Vote out the PNM, we fed up on them. When you MC win, everybody win. When you MC win, everybody win. Tell them they're not going back. PNM at a pack, they're not going back. PNM at a pack. Like it takes your Begonians for clown. Your leader stepped down cause he lost the ground. And down we throat, you pushed out young. On April 28th, we taking back sweet tongue. They're not going back. PNM at a pack. 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 We fed up on them. We fed up on them. Vote out the PNM. We fed up on them. When you MC win, everybody win. When you MC win, everybody win. Tell them they're not going back. PNM at a pack. They're not going back. PNM